And they're off. Rip Rap Rally bobbled just a bit at the start there. Higher Purpose flashing out to a 2-length early advantage from Rip Rap Riley. Approve this message. Talent Scout fourth. Then it's back to Swing Step, and Finn Barr is in the back. It's Higher Purpose's flashy leader now 5, almost 6 in front from Rip Rap Riley. Talent Scout at the rail in that second group, and then it's Approve this message in fourth. Swing Step and Finn Barr is in the back. Now has 10 or 11 to make up, heading into the far turn run, maybe a little more. Higher Purpose bullets around that far turn with a 5-length advantage. Rip Rap Riley, Talent Scout to the inside. Approve this message at Swing Step and Finn Barr. Still got to catch Higher Purpose, 2.5 furlongs out. Higher Purpose working on a 4 or 5-length lead. Rip Rap Riley, Talent Scout trying to close in on the inside, and Approve this message is in fourth, and Swing Step and Finn Barr into the stretch now. Higher Purpose holding that lead by 3 lengths from Talent Scout, punching through on the inside second. Now taking aim at Higher Purpose. Higher Purpose still with a 3-length lead and a furlong left to go. Higher Purpose from Talent Scout. Higher Purpose close to the Laurel line. Higher Purpose, Talent Scout with a final try. Too late. Higher Purpose to win at a length. Talent Scout solid second though. Rip Rap Riley. Then Approve this message in Finn Barr. 3-2-1-6. 3 Higher Purpose first. And they're off. Stumbling start for Chasing the Candy. Lost the rider there. Carlos Carrasco. Unseated, Chasing the Candy. Carlos Carrasco quickly back up on his feet. And so it's Seattle Rick now making the lead. Seattle Rick is up top, and Big Boots is right there. Seattle Rick a length from Big Boots, and Booby Trap in between horses, and Mysterio is racing on the outside. Seattle Rick leads the way, about a length and a half in front from Booby Trap second, and Big Boots is third, and Mysterio's next, and Indian Ghost. And Loose Horse has gone up ahead of the field there. It is Seattle Rick up top. Seattle Rick leading the way with a 2-length advantage. Seattle Rick from Big Boots out of the inside, and Booby Trap on the outside. Mysterio working a bit harder, and on the inside is Indian Ghost into the far turn. Seattle Rick still the one to catch, has the lead by a length and a half. Booby Trap and Big Boots second and third. Then it's Indian Ghost is fourth on the inside, and Mysterio in the back of the pack. So 3 furlongs left to go. Seattle Rick is still in charge. Leads it almost a length and a half or 2 from Booby Trap second, and Big Boots in third, and Indian Ghost. And Mysterio trailing. Top of the stretch, a quarter mile in from home. And it's Seattle Rick leading the way by 2.5 lengths. The outside is Booby Trap driven hard second. Then it's Big Boots in between horses. Indian Ghost plugging away on the inside. Here comes Indian Ghost. Indian Ghost up the inside there with Charlie Marquez. Indian Ghost coming at Seattle Rick, and Big Boots on the outside. 3 in a line, a 16th of a mile left to go. Indian Ghost with the inside trip from Big Boots. Indian Ghost to do it. Indian Ghost from Big Boots second, and Seattle Rick in the gate. And they're off. Bear Treasure firing out first with Air Token, and the Cotswold Wasp out of the inside, taking hold of in third position, but eager to go on. It's part of the pace, too. And it's Mint Game on the far outside as Maryland and Bandit now improves just a bit on the inside, taking fourth into the first turn run. Here's Warlance who's in fifth, and Mint Game back in sixth. Sin Bin, Senor Seville is next. Outside of that runner is Samui Sunset, and they're followed by back of the pack. Stand My Ground, racing third last. Sleep Less, Dream More, and Parate Kashaka is the last runner, some 14 lengths from front to back. So the leader, the Cotswold Wasp, setting the tempo, leads at about 2.5 or 3 lengths. Bear Treasure, the outside is Air Token, third. Maryland Bennett, fourth. Sin Bin is in fifth. Mint Game is placed in between horses as they go 4 furlongs left to run now, and it's War Lance on the inside, followed by Samui Sunset, who's going to be wide into the far turn run, about 5 deep. Senor Seville just behind that group. Stand My Ground still has 10 to 11 to make up. And Sleep Less, Dream More, and Paratika Shaka. Round that far turn, the Cotswold Wasp still there. The Cotswold Wasp trying to stay it out. Opens
Air
up now,
Token
2
is
in third. Samui Sunset, Stand My Ground on the far outside. In the meantime, Mint Game cuts that corner. Mint Game out of the inside, now trying to punch on at the last furlong. The Cotswold Wasp and Johan Rosado, they're still there and trying to catch the Cotswold Wasp. Air Token on the inside. Then outside is Bear Treasure, is still hanging tough too. A 16th left to go. That's a Cotswold Wasp. The Cotswold Wasp from Air Token and Bear Treasure in the photo for second. Then Mint Game and Sleepless Dream More. Minute 44:79 the time. Number 1 at 20 to 1. In the gate. And they're off. Trial balance with a flyer out of the gate. Lad needs a handler now moving forward. Lad needs a handler. Gallant George now 1-2. Arrest Me Red there to the outside. And Zip the Lip, who's in fourth. And What the Flash is racing in fifth position. Trial balance broke sharp back in sixth. It's another 3. Back to Popping, who's working in advance now. No Obligation. And Ganondorf to the back of the pack there with Let Us Make Gold, who trails into the far turn run. 18 lengths from first to last. Round that turn, Gallant George a narrow lead. Gallant George, Lad Needs a Handler is second. Here's Arrest Me Red moving up on the outside. Arrest Me Red coming to join. 3 across the track. What the Flash on the far outside. And Zip the Lip saving ground into the stretch now. About a quarter of a mile left to go. And it's Arrest Me Red going unwillingly. Arrest Me Red from Gallant George now kicking away almost a 2-length lead in the final furlong. What the Flash has moved into third. And now to the last 16th of a mile. It's Arrest Me Red and Julian Pimentel. Arrest Me Red, a flashy looking winner to win by 5. Gallant George trying to hang on there for second from What the Flash in that photo. And then No Obligation with some late kick on the inside, finishing with plenty of interest. And they're off. Award winner, there's Magical Anna with that speed on the inside. Magical Anna to the front from Live Aid second. Brute Rose in third, and Award Wanted is in fourth. And Splasherstown and Susie Sells Seashells is last of them all now, and about 11 or 12 lengths off the speed of Magical Anna, who darts on for the far turn with a 2-length lead from Live Aid. Brute Rose on the inside, just third from Award Wanted, who's next. And Splasherstown has got 7 to make up now, and Susie Sells Seashells into the far turn. Magical Anna still yet to be caught. Magical Anna still rolling right along. Leads at 3/4 of a length. Live Aid's trying to put some pressure on. And Award Wanted heating up with a run. Ridden along on the outside. Brute Rose just in behind him. Here's Susie Sells Seashells trying to rally up to second last position now. Has 7 to make up top of the stretch, where Magical Anna turns in from Live Aid second. It is Magical Anna, Live Aid second. On the center of the track is Award Wanted out of the inside. Brute Rose and Susie Sells Seashells on the far outside. Magical Anna 3 in front. Magical Anna all the way, gate to wire from Magical Anna and Laurel Glazer. They'll do it to win by 3. Live Aid was second, and Brute Rose and Susie Sells Seashells and Award Wanted. A long course, 1 mile. And they're off. Good break there for Magical Luna's gone to the front. La Shrimp from the outside. Draw's got early speed, and Pink Pearl is part of the pace too with Instinctive right there too. So 4 of them across the track to that first turn run, where it is Magical Luna and Pink Pearl in between horses on the inside. Instinctive and La Shrimp will settle back in fourth right off the pace, about 3 or 4 off the duly leaders now. Here is Bird Tycoon fifth in the early stages. Who You Gonna Call is racing in sixth. Miss Chloe G is followed by Polished Copper, now working in advance. Heavenly Hattie, back of the pack with Annie Boo Boo. His last now has 18 lengths to make up. The pace is solid though. It's a duel going outside. Pink Pearl, and on the inside Instinctive. Pink Pearl goes on from Instinctive. A gap of 5 lengths on Magical Luna down to the inside there of La Sherb in the red colors. Here's Bird Tycoon as a patient fifth, and now moving up at the far outside. Bird Tycoon launching a rally has moved into third, heading into the far turn run. Miss Chloe G's followed that move, and they're followed by Polished Copper. Instinctive suddenly plummeting to last position now. Here's Heavenly Hattie to the back of the pack with Who You Gonna Call and Annie Boo Boo. Top of the stretch, Pink Pearl's the one to catch. Pink Pearl driven along. Pink Pearl turns in, cuts that corner with a 2.5 length advantage from La Shrimp. On the outside, Miss Chloe G. And Bird Tycoon tries to carry on between horses, but now seems stuck at an even pace of the final furlong. Then Who You Gonna Call? Down to the last eighth of a mile. Here comes Miss Chloe G. Miss Chloe G at Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl digging though. Pink Pearl, Miss Chloe G. Miss Chloe G on the outside. A $50 winner, Miss Chloe G. From Pink Pearl. Then Who You Gonna Call? They're followed by Heavenly Hattie and Bird Tycoon. in the gate on the Dahlia course. And they're off. My Friend's Beer got a good break along with 10 Ike, and also too is Benny Havens tugging right along. So Benny Havens and My Friend's Beer and 10 Ike will settle and take back between them. Speed Game is fourth into the first turn, running a gap of 5 lengths to Jay Beresford. Tipton is next, and Super E has 8 lengths off a solid pace going up there. Clear Vision, McElmore Avenue racing side by side. Late running Mr. D'Angelo and Chateau de Vizille, and Box and Score is last, and now some 20 lengths off the pace, but it's sharp out there for Benny Havens, who takes off in the 3-length lead. On My Friend's Beer second, and 10 Ike alongside of that one in third, in Speed Game out of the clear. On the chase from fourth, Jay Beresford. Tipton getting a bit closer, 5 from the lead. Clear Vision, McElmore Avenue, Super E, Mr. D'Angelo, Chateau de Vizille, and Box and Score still last of them all, some 15 off that pace up ahead. Benny Havens a target to catch into the far turn. Benny Havens trying to kick on from 10 Ike, now second, My Friend's Beer third. Now is Clear Vision trying to rally between horses, and the outside is Speed Game. Speed Game 3 wide and between horses. Clear Vision tries to punch on from fourth, and now third. McElmore Avenue, Mr. D'Angelo, Jay Beresford, Tipton, and Super E. Box and Score second last at this point, has to come 6 deep into the stretch, but trying to improve under a drive, and Chateau de Vizille, they're into the stretch now. And it's 10 Ike. 10 Ike has come away with the lead. 10 Ike from Clear Vision on the chase, and Jay Beresford, Tipton out of the inside, offering late momentum for the final furlong, and Mr. D'Angelo on the far outside. Clear Vision now coming at 10 Ike. 10 Ike, Clear Vision, Mr. D'Angelo, Jay Beresford tipped into the inside. Clear Vision and a photo there for second, 10 Ike, and on the inside Jay Beresford tipped in Mr. D'Angelo, and then it was Box and Score. And they're off. The Poser Cousin Jimmy and Galerio on the early mix at Universal Payday up close on the inside. And Ready and Rich came away running in 5th spot in Cricelli. And Paul the Waiter is the last runner now. So they journey onto the main portion of the track, and it's the Poser leading the way by a head from Cousin Jimmy. Galerio's caught in between horses for the backstretch run, and it's Ready and Rich out of the clear racing in 4th. Universal Payday sent along there from 5th, only 4 lengths off the Poser. Then it's Cricelli and Paul the Waiter in the back. 9 lengths from front to back. The Poser still there. The Poser, Galerio is keeping pace, and Cousin Jimmy's third of the outside. Ready and Rich about 3 deep into the turn. Universal Payday still hustled a bit on the inside, racing 5th. Has 3 or 4 to make up around the far turn, and Cricelli and Paul the Waiter's been last throughout. So about 3 furlongs left to go. The Poser just in front. Galerio now. Galerio tries to press on by. Cousin Jimmy, Universal Payday, sent hard down to the inside, and Ready and Rich the far outside. It followed by Cricelli and Paul the Waiter into the stretch a quarter mile from home. Galerio from the Poser. Galerio, the Poser's giving it a good go to come back on the inside. Universal Payday has been under a steady drive throughout out in the center of the track, and now trying to kick in. Universal Payday out of the middle of the track has moved to third, but it's a fight between Galerio and the Poser out of the inside now. Universal Payday hard ridden throughout to try to get up. Universal Payday, and Julian Pimentel gets it by a head from Galerio. In the gate. And they're off. Kukulkan and Baltimore butt of the early firing line with Championship Alley in between horses. Backwoods Boogie in the far outside showing pace 2. Straight out of Conklin is the gray down to the inside. True Shipman follows that one despite odds racing about the 4-path and only about 5 for the lead from that far outside post position. Then it's back to Fellow and Divine Proportion. Another 3 lengths back in the field and lingering back of the pack now we have Cara Moore and Booster Gold, and last is Zen Pie. So midpoint on the turn. Baltimore Butt is leader from Backwoods Boogie in the outside. Championship Alley about 4 or 5 deep on the far outside is Fellow. Down to the inside, Kukul Khan is next and straight out of Conklin. Into the stretch, about a quarter of a mile left to go. Backwoods Boogie trying to go on with it and does. Backwoods Boogie just in front though, desperate. On the outside is Championship Alley who's closing now and straight out of Conklin. Backwoods Boogie finesse to that last 16th of a mile. Here's Championship Alley. Championship Alley. Backwoods Boogie. Backwoods Boogie. Championship Alley. Laurel Glazer did it. Kept Backwoods Boogie going from Championship Alley. And then it was